We are live. It says we are live. Wiki wiki. Oh dear. I haven't had this happen in a while. Looks like I've lost the tune. It's only it's stuck at 90%. Good. There was some corruption in there though. I noticed there was some corruption. There was some corruption. Oh, we're back. We are back. I thought it was gonna start playing funny buggers again with me then.
JME. Serious. Yo, where you from? I'm from a place where the kids in the States do shit for the face and don't think. Where you from? I'm from a country corrupt. We pay monthly for stuff and stay hungry, bro. That's where I'm from. It's getting to the point where if you're not on point, you get taken for a clown like bro. That's where I'm from. I'm getting disappointed with people appointed to be the government. There's no point. You see me? I just do normal things. I'll be walking down the street on my jeans, but because of where I'm from, I'm 50% bound to bump into a fake 50 cent and ask me where you from. Blood, I've tried, but I'm sick and I'm tired of this shit. Excuse my French. It's about time that I stick to you, demented few guys that persist to use your ends as a disguise, hiding behind your postcode. You're an idiot. What you think? I don't know where you're from. The difference between me and you is I don't care where you're from, cause the guys where I'm from, we move safe and sound. See my face all around, any place, any town, or abroad, it's the same. I'm roaring this game. When I'm boarding a plane, I'm sporting my shit. Yo, where you from? I'm from a place where the kids in the States do shit for the face and don't think. Where you from? I'm from a country corrupt. We pay monthly for stuff and stay hungry, bro. Where I'm from, it's getting to the point where if you're not on point, you get taken for a clown like Joyce. Where I'm from, I'm getting disappointed with people appointed to be the government. There's no point. I'm walking down the street, past the coppers on the beat, past the shotters blowing weed, clear for everyone to see, but no one gives a D, cause this is everyday life. Fuck the police, it's the ghetto state of mind. Except where I'm living, I can't see no ghetto. This ain't America, I sing them. Where we live ain't nothing special. You can take anywhere and call it a ghetto. Same where you make cyanide, same where you make Carmaretto. Hip hop's in the street, that we all bust and echo. 50 cents on MTV, that was cool to carry metal. Objects, now the object is to kill. Can you value life when you're so close to death? Staying still, how does it make you feel? Blood holding that bucket. Knowledge is power, guns just make you feel lucky. It's fuck me, the way these youth man like to go on busting shots in the crowd. When there's a show on, they just putting the show on. From gangsters, stay underground like non-fiction. They'll fight blacks and yaks like when I play the trickster. Thrill-seeking dickheads just doing it for kicks. Hear the next man speak their name from his lips. Give a guy props for licking shots from a gun. Like if they fired one at him, the fucking prick wouldn't run. It's like they praising these youths for acting so dumb, and it's no excuse. Most of us are fatherless sons. Where you from? I'm from a place where the streets are filled with snakes and smiley faces. They got to do you wrong. Where you from? I'm from a time when I'm out to take you down. They see you make your pants, flashing it around like you the gun. Where I'm from, they don't give a fuck if you got talent. Only got love for your bank balance. Like give me the words. Where I'm from, don't ever get it twisted. Yeah, I'm really from the ends. Now what the fuck you want? There's no point in me pointing any of my fingers at anybody, because it's everybody. There's a war on the street. Kids that ain't old enough to buy cigarettes are walking with heat, making laws on the street. No matter what the circumstances are, you never talk to police. It's crazy, being Wiley, Scepter and Jamie. All kinds of people wanna show me love when I'm walking through Northampton, but come back to London. It's who needs words when you got actions. Kids are worshipping fake American gangbangers. Now they're throwing up signs, wearing bandanas. The man you thought that were your friends are the backstabbers. For everyone intelligent boy, there's 4 nerds. 10% have got their own brain, 90% follow.
It just fits in, don't click in, just put it in and it will just charge.
Here's the day comes from. Where you from, lad? Where you from? What's your name? Where you from? Fuck. Like me? Yeah, I've heard of you still. Yeah, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. For real. Yeah. That's cool though, that's cool. That's where I'm from. Give me your phone anyway. Give me your phone. I don't give a shit. Give me your phone, lad. Don't make me give you up. This is a blatant old cut your phone. Cut your phone. Yeah, where you from?
We need a brand new government, people. Brand new. Run by the people. Good, honest people. Do I want to do that though? Do I want to do that? Hmm. Oh, bollocks. I've just realised. Back in a minute. Just realised I need this phone so I can transfer the samples. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I thought he's there. How you doing, 42? EE's here. Elemental. Take 2. And other people. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Right. Yeah. Might already have the samples on there. Let's have a listen. What we got. See, need to stick this one on aeroplane mode because we don't actually need the internet on that one at this moment in time. You're on the wrong bloody thing. After a snare, not a fucking kick drum. No, I don't want a tanky tom-tom. Snare, there you go. I wonder if Cheap Echo's already on there. No. Gonna have to downgrade it though to 22 hertz. Why is that still blinging off? I don't understand it. Airplane mode's on, I don't get that. You bastard. What's this first? And what are you? Okay. So what about a C4? I'm not sure that will work, but I'll try it. I'm not sure that works. I'm not sure that works. What is that fucking vibrating off? Anyway, slap bang on the time I wanted to originally start this stream anyway. So anyway, where are we? See if that sounds any better. As opposed to I'll start adding them to this one as well then. Add some C4. Some C4. Adding some C4 to the fucking beats. Explosive. Do. Fuck yeah. I sent you the link to the Cheers 40. I'll check that out. I am going to be watching that in bed later. Definitely. Or at can you believe I nearly said at school then? At work tomorrow on my break. At school. What's going on? Tell you what has been going on just lately with me. It happened at the group twice at the group meeting. But it's been happening quite a bit over the last couple of weeks, and I'm hoping it's just got something to do with my age. But can't get my words out. Basically, can't get my words out. Like I'm chatting away, and then I want to say a word that emphasises what I'm getting at, and I'll know what I mean, but I can't find the word in my head, and I'll either end up going and using a substitute word that hasn't got the power behind it, but it'll suffice, sort of thing, or I end up stuttering, which is like, what the fuck's going on there, man? So yeah. Willie's here. How you doing, Willie? Arr. Debate guy. Hello, debate guy. Yeah, I guess, Willie. Not. Yeah, so, what are we doing now? What are we doing? The sound will give you a clue. Do. Actually, I could actually do that, because I've got the sample. But that's not what we're here for. No, what we're actually here for is to try and see if I can make this into something completely different from what it came from, and see if we can, I don't know, come up with an actual tune that will actually sound good, and people will love it, and they'll come around and they'll say, hey, yeah, it's goddamn good tune, man. But no, it's me, so... Well, no, you know what? I'm putting myself down a bit too much there, and I really. It's not so much me. It's the shit that I'm fucking using, man. I need to clean this camera, man. I look like I'm in fucking... You're watching a dream or something? Hold on. Excuse me. Who remembers Pop? Oh my god. Pop, man. Fucking Pop. Do 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 do. Fucking big-eared, big-eyed, fucking Rowan Atkinson looking fucking pub bastard mother fucking stripy jumper fucking yeah. Oh my god, you know who else has just come into my head now going that far back? Wurzel Gummidge. But you know what, I was thinking of Wurzel Gummidge a couple of weeks ago, but only because Dave started talking about Blue Juice and who's fucking Wurzel Gummidge's fucking son, Pertwee, Sean Pertwee, out of Blue Juice. Yeah, it's Wurzel Gummidge's. My mum told me that. I didn't even know for time. And then I think I was what was that fucking film I was watching now? He plays a cop. Sean plays a cop in this film, and there's a bit where there's a guy under a car in a garage, and the other copper, chunky dude I think he is, has got hold of the fucking lever that holds the car up or some shit. I can't get the details of the scene accurate. And Sean's under the car talking to this guy, and he gets the information out of the guy, and then he's like, oh yeah, lower the car, and the car accidentally comes down on the guy and kills him. And he goes, oh, you really have excelled yourself this time, haven't you? And I think I was talking to my mum about that, and I showed her the film or whatever, and the guy, and she went, oh, you know who that is, don't you? And I was like, who? And she went, that's what's it, so and so, Wurzel Gummidge's fucking son. And I went, nah, we didn't. She went, yeah, that's Wurzel Gummidge's son, that is. And then I looked at his face, and I went, fuck me, yeah, I see it. It's fucking Wurzel Gummidge's fucking son. I don't know what his dad's name was, but yeah, that Pertwee. Sean Pertwee's fucking Wurzel Gummidge's fucking son. How about that, man? I couldn't believe it. So every time I see that Sean now, I'm thinking like, blimey, that's fucking Wurzel Gummidge's son. That is. Look at that. Just pulled this off, and it looks just like my ring, kind of. How about that? Huh. Mad. Apple juice has been giving me the wind terribly, man. So in the meeting, and we was doing training on all the different devices that you can use on the ghost hunts and that. Yeah, doing the training around the table, and every like 5-10 minutes, I could feel a big fucking fart bubbling up, man, and I was just clenching my butt cheeks as hard as I can to stop these things from coming out. And I was thinking at the table, belly's getting full, man, and I'm like, Kelly's gonna fucking cop it in that car on the way home, man. She's gonna cop it on the car. Sure enough, she's looking at me like, what the fuck? Oh man, yeah. It's the apple juice, man. It's the apple juice. Every time I drink this stuff from Lidl, every single time, gives me the farts, man. I think we're gonna keep it down the bottom here, and what's it called anyway? Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll have it there. We'll have it there, see what it does. Oh, you know what though? You know what else would be like really weird? If like, hang on, we've got to find out how far down the original fucking thingy is. It's quite a long one. I'm gonna... Oh. Apparently it gets cut in half. So, what I'm gonna do is, this one, I'm gonna note down to about there. Yeah, like that. Yeah. And then this one is gonna go where that one ends and come up, and I'm not sure if that's going to be any fucking good, but we'll just see. And then we get rid of the old one. Don't know if there's any others that I can't see, but let's see what. I've just had to delete a whole fucking tune that I was working on that was sounding good, with Dave waffling again. Nice drum and bass tune called Sound Test. It got corrupt. I noticed the corruption during the production of it. I was in a bass sequencing section, and there was a couple of anomalies. There was a couple of Black Zombie glitch things that were like sort of staying in the grid and could not move them, could not shift them, and they had source in them as well. They had source, they had sound, they had frequencies in them, and it was, once the track overlined when you played it, once it reached them blips, they would fire off whatever fucking noise they had in them little glitch marks, and it was interrupting the sequence sound. So I tried my best to get rid of them. It looked like it worked at one point, but because the files corrupt that much, they came back. So I had no choice but to delete that bass and start over again. I remade the bass clean, but the corruption was elsewhere in the tune, so it came back, and I was worried that it was going to happen again. It's another reason why you should always make copies, even though, because I was aware that it had a virus, it would have just sent virus with it to the copies as well. So I wouldn't have been getting anywhere with that anyway, really. I should have. Well, I was getting somewhere with it, so that's why I held on to it. I was praising, but I had a feeling that was going to happen anyway when I loaded it, that it was just going to come to a fucking halt. 90% as well, what a piss take. 90% loaded, and then it just goes, nah, you corrupt. So I've just had to fuck that off. I've got to start that from scratch now. Yeah. So that's why I'm working on this one though. This is like brand spanking new. Not got no title, no particular idea where I want it to go. We're just bubbling along here. I'm just laying some track down, just to get some foundation on the tune. You know what? Sometimes I'm likely, sometimes I'm not. Tonight I'm in one of them moods where I'm like, fucking don't want to go to work tomorrow. I just don't, not feeling it. Not feeling it. Can't be arsed. I'd love that, man. If like you could just, I mean you can, Technically, you can. You could just phone up the absence line and say, "Hey, look, I'm not feeling too fucking well, man." But then the sort of consequences that you have to deal with after that, I can't be arsed with it all, man. I'll just put up with doing what the man says and then working for the man, shall I? As usual. Even though I just don't feel like it. Maybe my mood will change by the time. I doubt it, but maybe my mood will change by tomorrow morning. Don't know where that came from, but yeah, that's in there as well. So another thing you gotta consider as well is carrying a virus to another file. Oh, by the way, this is one of these bass lines I was talking about last time. I was talking about fucking about with tunes. You know, when I said I'll rip the sample packs off the advertisements for all this Serum 2 and that. This is a bass line off Serum 2. And paid fuck all for it. And I just ripped it. Like I don't give a fucking shit care. So yeah, Pirate Bass. I need another sequence now. It's time to change the sound, to keep the tune sounding interesting. Clone. Yeah, we want to clone it because we need another sequence now, don't we? What you got for me, bass? Or do I have to integrate another bass to you to make you sound different? We will go with that and see what we do. So here we go. Different bass line sequence. Well, same sequence, changing the sound. Yeah, it sounds good. Okay then. Vocally, spokily, docally. How do we funk it up? Yeah. I think I'm gonna, because it kind of sounds ooky spookily dookily, don't it? I've got some Resident Evil, Dave Waffle Resident Evil samples floating about on this phone, so I think I'm going to use them. Resident Evil, yeah. But I think it might not suit the seriousness of the scariness. It might make it too corny, maybe. Can I make that work? I mean, it's sounding too decent to spoof, you know. I think I'm gonna keep this to myself and come up with something else. Um, or I could use that, but it's dragging it over. I'm gonna come back to this, move on to something else, simply because I don't want to drag. I don't want to spend time dragging that over. What else needs working on? So here's the other tune that was like, that tune was just based on and this needs finishing. Brian's here. How you doing, Brian? I think my chat's actually working properly for a change. Makes a change, that does. So yeah, this is what it was based off. I ain't finished this yet either, which is again no surprise. But it's off that game, the Classrooms game. I was gonna drop it with Baba Booey, but I thought nah, the serpent sounds scarier, so I went with the snake bitch. I just realised what that needs. It needs support. It needs support, so I wonder if, hold on. I wonder if we can change these. Wow. What we'll have to do is, yeah, I can do, I'll have to add support because it needs a bra base to support them fucking knockers. It needs a bosom. It needs it needs some sub bass to comfort that bass bosom, you know. Hold on. At 22 hertz, I guess. Fuck knows why we're on A minus, but whatever. Fuck. Yes. I can't hear you. I really can't hear it. So Peter investigates why he can't hear it. Peter investigates as to why he can't hear it. He's deaf as an old fucker. Was the conclusion. I don't know. Because it's so fucking low down there, mate. I'm sorry, Shaka. I think we're going to, you know what, we're going to need this. Oh, okay. Alright. Hey? You know what? Some weird stuff's been going on around here, around this house. Personally, I think we should do an investigation in here. See, that's too low, man. No. What about? Well, that works. It changes it somewhat. It changes it somewhat, but the overall sound is still there. And I'll sacrifice that if it still sounds half decent, just to have that bit of support there, because then we can drag that. Then you see, and we don't have to blip it, because that's what it needs. Right, that's what it needs. We need to get rid of that as well. Try that then. I think that might work. It does. Because this is what it sounded like without it. It sounds drier, don't it? Whereas with the support bass, okay, Okay, peeps, we got a formula. Yeah. It's good, Jazz. It's good. Alright. Alright, mate. Alright. Alright. I used to have that fucking tune, man. That white label. Pure white 4am. Original copy as well. That guy who took all my hard house and, well, whether it was him or people that came to the house that just nicked it or he gave it to them for money or something, or whatever fucking happened. Him, when I took it to his house, that's when it disappeared. Yeah. That tune was bound to fucking go, that was. I mean, you didn't even need to fucking know who it was by and all that, man. You just needed to fucking see that it was on white label and it was like, it was entitled 4am. Oh yeah, no, that tune. Yeah, I love that. That's gone. Gonna get you Lizard, man. I can't believe I fucking took that. They took my fucking William Orbit Audacia for Barber's Audacia for strings. They took my fucking. They took my fucking. What's his fucking face with the dreads? They took my fucking higher state of fucking consciousness, man. Bastards. Josh Wink. Oh, my bum is numb. My numb bum. Bum is numb. Numb bum. Bum. Oh. I have to get some decent seating around here. Oh. Oh. My God. Banana. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Thanks, Will. Fantastic. Cheers, mate. It's good. It's good, yeah. Banana flavour. It's good. What else is here? Spacey sounds, yeah. really do think I need to be getting on with what is it? Shit. Shit, test was the bloody breakbeat tune I was working on. Lost it. I lost it. Scout about. Have a look and see what's on the others. This one's labelled DWH, so it's got to be some Dave Waffle House sampling stuff again. Oh no, this is I don't even know if it's a demo version or what. This is a tune I was trying to fucking get to work to give to Dave as like an intro tune, but didn't quite get it to sound the way I wanted it to sound much, so always needs something. Even though there's still a few samples in there that I didn't want to leave in there and take them out. Oh, does anybody know, oh, what's his fucking name now? What's the guy's channel's name now? Fucking Dubs something. Or something Dubs. Is it Dan Dubs or something Dubs or something? Oh, I took a sample off one of his videos from time ago and just made this with it. I don't even know if this is like the final thingy of it or not. I think I'm still working on this. I think this is still in bits.
Machete violence. We gotta ban all machetes. We have to stop machete violence. Machete violence.
You know this could end really badly for you. This could end with you in jail or what?
Yeah. That's it. I used to. Machete violence. Everyone got some violence. That's about for yourself. If not, you're just gonna die like the rest of them.
You know this could end really badly for you. This could end with you in jail or what?
Yeah. That's it. I used to. We gotta ban all machetes. We have to stop machete violence. Machete violence.
So anyway, that's that one. That also needs finishing. Robot Roll Call VIP. This little funky number that I haven't fucking worked on for ages. Little funky thing. I ripped some sample off a phone and just. I do like it though. It's kind of funky and I need to put more into it. I love this. I need to work on this. That's me, by the way. Just in case you didn't know. I love bass guitar. Fucking love it. Oh, you love it, you legs. Can you feel the fun? Love it. Yeah. Everybody funky. Oh, excuse me. It's alright, and it needs work. Needs a bunch of bananas. It is, isn't it, man? It is fucking funky. I want to make it better though. That's got potential. That has. If I do say so myself. Yeah. I want to go. I definitely want to go back to that. And really should probably make a copy of that. Just in case. Didn't I already say before what? There's two of them. There's two of them tunes floating around on maybe two separate memory cards entitled Garage. And I know one sounds better than the other. And I think it's about time I identified which one. Peter's done it again. I've just saved over another file by accident. I don't. Fuck it. Oh, what's going on? Well, I've got another copy of this now. I just haven't got the Garage tune. Oh god. Only the other version exists now. How did I do that? How did I even do that? Something's not fucking adding up here. I'm pretty sure I clicked on that. The fuck? Right, wow. Did one action, got a completely different result. However, there is some positivity in it. So I'm not too fucking pissed. Because also the two garage fucking strips that I'm talking about, they weren't that much worked on anyway. So let's hope that the other one floating around somewhere is actually the fucking better one. Guess I'll never know now, because I ain't got this one anymore to compare. Not to worry though. Everything happens for a reason. I just saw load. I clicked on load. I clicked on load. There we are. I've chosen this tune. I am fucking loading, you bastard. Let's see what happens. Completely different tune, of course. Let's see what happens. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it is. It is. It is me. It is me not concentrating. I thought, what with the glitches and corruption I've had just lately on some files, maybe it was something going on with the disk or something. I don't know. Computer. No, it's definitely me. But for some reason, I don't know why now. Oh, I know why. Because I worked on this tune using that Machete Violence thing. That's why it's got the Machete Violence sounds in it. But if you come down here, it's got a completely different bass line that is just all over the place and needs fucking sorting out. But the sounds pretty good. Just need to sequence it better. Yeah, so that's why I saved that. Moving on now. Another bass line that I ripped off fucking Serum too. Why fucking not? Why fucking not? You want me to pay, I don't know, whatever it fucking is for all them samples, and I can just rip it. Thank you, please. Thank you, please. I don't fucking care, man. I don't fucking care. I mean, legal and illegal terms, somewhere down the line, actually finishing a decent tune and transferring onto vinyl or trying to publish it somewhere will probably make a completely big difference at that point. But for now, I'm at fuckeries don't give a fuck situation at the moment. Supposed to waffle tonight, but I haven't really got much to fucking say. So let's just stick another one in and see what we fucking got. I want to go through. I think I'm gonna go through all these again. Somewhere along the line, I've picked up some bugs. Stick that over there. Next. Wow, wow, wow. What have I found? Dave's test on another fucking memory card. Aye, 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 aye. We're back in business, people. But I think this is when I was deciding it as a drum and bass tune. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, testing.
Let's fast forward to the drop. Oh, fucking yes. I'm glad this is here. This gives me a second chance to fucking do this tune now. But I ain't gonna collapse it all down now and change the BPM and bring it back to breakbeat, because this is sounding okay. So I'm gonna keep testing as a drum and bass tune now. There's some good elements here to this to make it good. So what I'm gonna do straight away is I'm gonna make a copy of this so we don't get fucked, and saves test. See if we copy. Right. So there's our bookmark as such. Alright. Alright. So. Okay then.
Yeah, testing. Yeah, testing.
So fast forward to the thingy again. Bonjour. Salut. Sur musique. Allez! Comment t'appelles-tu? Hey, my friend, he's good, yes. Okay. Yeah, definitely want to get somewhere on this one. Definitely gonna work on this. While this phone switched on as well, I'm gonna fucking make some good use of it and transfer some stuff over. You are about to have a sneak peek into the future samples of Dave Waffle that I have got for future tunes, including this one.
You do drum tracks, drum vote, the bass, guitar, like everything's on a fucking track. Everything's on a goddamn track. 13 years ago, Dental Records, I like that. There we go. Buttery Biscuit bass, especially for Will. You like the bass, buttery biscuit bass. I do. I like them. Down there a few weeks ago, I did come over this fucking hill, and they were just sitting there, waiting for you. Bastard, but I didn't know.
Bastard.
I'm always grabbed by bass in a song.
Yeah, we used that one.
Usually fixes it temporarily. That temporarily.
Want to pontificate?
That's
I need to
GG.
read you this text that you messaged me. Look! Don't fucking do that to me!
Glitchy
Glitchy bastard!
Use that one.
He must be having trouble getting on. What? Okay, let's see if it works then, shall we? Wait. I have no idea. I've done anything different to yesterday? Nothing at all. Absolute bloody banger. What's going on? 'Cause I can't figure it out. Can anybody
hear me?
Probably not. But look, make sure that's connected. It might disappear for a sec, right? Whatever bloody time it is, I don't know. Just give up now.
Oh man. Right. Come here, there's more. Jiminy fucking cricket. Screen recordings. There's more here. These are just random ones now as well.
Dials are they? What the fuck do DJs actually do? Because I don't think they're remixing the song on the spot. I think they make it ahead of time. So what dials are they pressing? What are the buttons doing? Is it a volume dial? Is it even connected to anything?
Kelly's got a friend
What the
like
fuck
her.
do DJs actually do?
So you know how family, and one of them looking at it, what is that?
Oh, do you know what that just made me?
We can feed them. And one of them kind of like screeched.
Do you know what that just made me fucking think of? Yeah, you know, like when you some comedy films do it, have the sketch on like you're changing different channels, and every time something gets said on a certain channel, it makes a fucking hilarious fucking sentence or something like that. That's what that just reminded me of.
Family, and one of them looking at it, said,
You know when family.
"Hi, Margaret. It's yeah, Joel. This is what it."
Oh, remember this tune that Dave? I was gonna remix it until Dave said what he said about the tune. Remember that?
Of ongoing investigation.
This one. Put the phone down.
This is for my
Put the
safety,
phone
sir.
down. Put the phone down.
This is for my safety,
This is
sir.
my first.
I cannot do it.
Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Yeah, so them are my random ones as well. But I've just found out I haven't got the ones that I want on here. They're on that phone. So I'm gonna have to do some transferring tomorrow. What we can do though is hey, just quickly, because I'm gonna go to bed in a bit. Have a look and see who's still here. 4 people apparently. No, yeah, I'll leave this here and I'll just wind down and then say goodbye. So that's saved. Got work in the morning. Shoo-be-dee-doo, shoo-be-dee-dee. Gay. What anybody would think of being on the fucking piss? You know, actually, this glass skull can go up here. Right, so, I mean, again, I haven't really got much to fucking say tonight. Really. What has people been up to today? I suppose the sun's still shining over by you guys, ain't it? Willie, Jumpy. Still got a bit of sunshine, eh? Still got some sunshine going on. I mean, shit, man. I might even go over to Willie in a bit, or whoever's on. But I've got a documentary film thingy to watch that 42 sent me. I really want to watch that. Get some bit of education on something. Buttery biscuit base, that's the one. Well, yeah, so I have got Uber Maflunge, I have, funnily enough. I have got Uber Maflunge on this phone now. I've got Uber Maflunge, and a few other things that he says that he says with Uber Maflunge, like Uber Maflunge, Uber Maflunged. Loads of different little fucking quirky things, but you know when Dave does these like tests, these random one-offers that just get deleted. That's why the last time he came on randomly and I was like, yo, what are you doing on now? Wasn't it Friday he came on? Could be wrong. Was it Friday he came on early? Before the official, or was that Thursday or something? I can't remember now. He came on. There was 2 times last week he came on a random time to do tests. And I managed to get a sample off the first one before it got deleted. And then the next few days after, when he'd done the other one, that's why I straight away asked Dave, is this going to be deleted? And as soon as he's like, yeah, this is most likely going to get deleted after, I was like, shit, I need to go back to the beginning of this now and skip through it as quick as I can and see if I can get anything that I could use, because it's going to be like limited edition sample in it. And I found some stuff that will correlate with that fucking testing tune actually, and I've got it on this phone. So I'm going to use that. And I remember on the day after I got them samples, I carried on skimming across and listening to it. And I'd literally just come away from when he said, oh, I'm going to come off in a bit. So I thought, I'll sacrifice whatever he's going to carry on saying now for whatever he did say, and let's see how far we can take it. And while I'm still trying to be greedy, getting some more off it, filtering through and listening, I thought to myself, any minute now, you're just going to see it's just going to pull you out of it, and it's just going to say this has been deleted by the uploader. I just kept listening, and sure enough, it got cut, and I was like, oh, there you go. I thought, well, at least I've got something anyway. Fucking hell, Steve's here. How you doing? Hey, Steve, have you seen that video I posted? Was it Monday I posted it? Have you seen the video where I went out? Bank Holiday Monday. Was it Tuesday I posted it? Bank Holiday Monday, me and Gelly went to... Sure, it's Bank Holiday Monday. Went out to Arrow Valley Lake, by where her old house is in Redditch. And there was some fucking clonker carp in there, mate. Fucking hell. Amazing. I couldn't even believe it, what I was seeing. I was like, fucking hell. I mean, I had my keep net with me as well. I could have easily just gone scoop that fucker. Nice, a good 9, maybe 10 pound carp. Good size, chunky fish. But then I ain't got a license. I don't want to take a risk. And in a man-made lake like that, that's been there since the 70s, well populated in the area as well, loads of people walking around and shit. There's gonna be people that even if there isn't license checkers, there's gonna be people that are gonna be spiteful and go to the fucking the hub that's in the middle of the park where you can have some snacks and a cup of tea. There's going to be some spiteful people that are going to clock me fucking getting that fucking clunker into my net and going, hey, you know, just let the people know, grass on him, let him know. Next minute, you know, you got a fucking park dude coming over to you going, you know, you got a license for catching fish in here. Yeah, I ain't got no fucking rod or nothing. I'm just scooping this fucking clunker into my fucking keep net, you know. I thought to myself, as much as 3 of them came over as well, 3 of these big bastards all around about the same size. I was like really tempted to fucking scoop one, you know, get my net out and scoop one. But I was like, nah, just to show you, lot. Don't even know if I'd have been able to have fucking handled it, man. It probably would have been fucking slipping all over the fucking shop. I probably would have went in the water, to be honest with you. But yeah, I just thought, nah, fuck, it's not worth it. Might as well just marvel at them and just enjoy the day that you see it. Just appreciate you seeing them, you know. But I do. It's made me want to get a license now and fish that. I want to fish that. I'm gonna speak to a few people that are fishing down there. I want to find out what they reckon's in there. It would not surprise me that there's fucking pike in there as well. Probably some trout in there as well. Maybe some what you call doctor fish now. I one of my favourite fish, tench. I love tench, especially gold tench. Gold tench look nice. Yeah, thinking of getting some gold tench for the pond when it's all fixed up. I've had an explosion of people. We're still fighting the battle. I remember you telling me the other night, 40. First started in 1066. Now, I did say to you, didn't I, 40, that I was rusty on that. And I might be getting another fucking battle mixed up with this, so excuse me. But was 1066 the Battle of Hastings? Nah, that's not the same thing, is it? William the Conqueror's not the same thing, is it? You know, the arrow in the eye, guy on the horse, arrow in the eye thing. It's not the same. Is it the same? Why have I merged that? Is it because it is? And I'm right, and I've actually fucking remembered something from school. Or am I merging? Am I merging some stuff? And excuse me, I do apologise if I am. But I am rusty on my history, especially stuff like that. 1066, man, the Battle of Hastings. I do remember about some flanking going on with that 1066. Some flanking going on. And yeah, something like that. Let's see what 40 says anyway. Yeah, I should be going to bed myself. Really, Steve. I'll be going in a bit. Where did we go? We went to Arrow Valley Country Park in Redditch. It's just literally down the road from Kelly's old house. It's got a lot of waterways down there. That's why I've been doing. So I've done a few videos last year looking for grass snakes down there, but never found anything. They've even got it's that vast, the fucking area, right? They've got fields designated for conservation for different types of animals, and they've got this one area fenced off for slow worms, and they've actually introduced the slow worms to the park, made a big patch of land suiting for breeding slow worms, and just let them fucking loose in there, man. What personally, I'm not sure if they're still fucking in the park at all. I'm not too sure, but I ain't come across one yet. I know they're protected as well, so it's not like I could take one home as a pet like a grass snake. I mean, they say you're not supposed to fucking take grass snakes either, but I've also read that it's not illegal. It's not illegal. It's not illegal to. I mean, look it up. It's not illegal to have a grass snake as a pet, but they don't advise it. Like, you know, saying that they're wild animals and they just get stressed out in a tank and stuff like that. But I'm thinking if I could find a baby grass snake that's not too fucking, hopefully not too stressed out, and I can get it to calm down in a tank and all that and rear it up and get used to me, I'd like that. I know garter snakes are live bearing American grass snakes, and our native common grass snake is an egg layer. But I was thinking, could it work, or are they too far apart of a species that you could like maybe get a male garter snake to breed with a common grass snake and maybe make some sort of a hybrid? And then even if that was possible, would that the females of that hybrid brood batch, wherever you want to call it, would they then be live bearers or egg layers themselves? I don't know. I'm going to guess they would keep the egg laying trait, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if that would be possible. But a bit of a fucking mad scientist in me that likes to do stuff like that. I'm interested in that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna find out what's in that lake, Steve. I promise you, in the coming years from now, once things get more settled with the cats and my studio and everything starts to fall into place, I assure you I am going to be doing more fucking stuff out there in the big wide world. Fishing videos coming, taking my P1000, a little bit of my phone, a little bit of P1000, bringing the footage together and doing walks, like how like Joel would go on walks down Dane's Dyke and all that, and I will go on walks like that and take you places, and sometimes it'll be live as well. I'll take my phone and just go through some fucking woods, arrange times with family and friends. Like if I don't call in at this certain time, raise the alarm, potentially something's happened, back yourself up there and just go down some random fields, woodlands and all that, like notorious places that fucking strange things have happened and all that, and just go down there and do some literally no fucking bullshit, no fucking hype. If something happens, it happens. If nothing happens, whatever, man. Fucking kind of videos, you know what I mean? No fucking hyped bullshit. Just go down there, just like what my fucking paranormal group does. We're no fucking bullshit. We'll go down, we'll investigate. If nothing fucking happens, nothing fucking happens. If something happens and we feel something's there, then fucking great. You know what I mean? We don't want to cheat and blag just for the fucking hype of it all and all that bollocks. Nah, it's not what we're about. That's not what I'm about either. So when things come together, I can assure you things are going to get more interesting on this channel in the coming years, because I'll be doing a hell of a lot more stuff. It's just, you can understand I've moved into this house with Kelly, and the cogs are turning really slowly with things. I mean, again, the cattery gets built on that bloody base tomorrow. That's why Kelly's asked to put this phone on charge, because she's going to do a sped up time-lapse video of the erection of the new building. We've already got the dismantling of the old one and the dismantling of the shed next to it, which I could have put a video on about it, but I've decided no, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do a part 1, part 2, part 3, and then eventually when all the cats are in there, that'll be the part 4 of from the beginning when we moved into this property, what the inside of the property looked like, what the garden looked like when we first moved here, the progress as time has gone by through the years, through the months this year, and the changes that have happened in the garden, the dismantling of buildings at the back, and the new ones going up, and just showing you the journey of all that. And then things video wise from there on in is just gonna get fucking a whole lot fucking better. I promise you. As long as for some random reason they decide to fucking tear my channel down, I've got, I'm not, it's not a paid channel or anything like that, so I can't see why they would want to do that. But as long as this channel's still up, man, yeah, you'll definitely be seeing some really good stuff coming, starting end of spring, start of summer next year. I can promise you that. Just got to get these things sorted out of the way, and then we can get the ball rolling on that sort of stuff. Grass car. I love Tench. Yep, they are, aren't they, Steve? Tench are strong. They're quite like the barbel, aren't they? The barbels are bastards as well because they like to fucking get in there in the rocks. As soon as you hook one of them fuckers, they get in there in the rocks, don't they? And they fucking wrap themselves around the rocks, and then you fucking line. Oh yeah, I know. I haven't even wrestled one. I only know this through watching fucking Matt Hayes back in the day. With his mate Mick, and he'd be going down places like the River Ouse and the River Severn, and take his bait down there, show us all these different baits. I used to love watching Matt Hayes, Channel 5. I used to love that. Watched it all. I can't remember what the fucking fishing program was called now. Something fishing. I can't even remember what it was called. But I used to love watching Matt Hayes all the time, him and Mick. And he'd be like, "Oh, I'm into a fish, Mick." That's where I get that fucking phrase from. I'm into a fish, Mick, off Matt Hayes. Matt Hayes, and it was on the tip of my tongue then. It come into my brain and it fucking left straight away. Something fishing. Not extreme fishing. Anyway, yeah, and he used to catch some fucking awesome fucking fish, man. I want to do that. I want to start doing that. I used to watch him, and he was taught. He went down to this one river and to catch barbel, and he was saying how much you gotta watch him because as soon as you hook one of them fuckers, he's like a fucking Rottweiler. You know what I mean? And they just hook themselves into arms. Like I can bet, because I've fished for gudgeon, little tiny version of barbel, and they dart about all over the fucking place. They go straight for the rocks. I jumped into this river the once where there was loads of fucking gudgeon, and fucking shoals of fucking small chub darting all over the place around me. You got barbel swimming around the cobbles, trying to fucking find a little crevice to fucking hide under. And then you got all these fucking bullheads as well, swimming along the bottom as well with the fucking gudgeon. few fucking stone loaches as well swimming around. Yeah, love all that fucking stuff, man. Lifting up the slabs that people have thrown into the river, and you lift these paving slabs up and these rocks, and the reg signal American crayfish come out and they start flipping about everywhere, man. Pulling loads of crayfish out the rivers these days, man. Them American ones that got introduced over here, they're taking over, man. They're becoming a nuisance to our rivers, to be honest with you. They've absolutely fucking decimated our native crayfish. I can't remember what our crayfish is called now. I don't know if it's like just a common crayfish. I can't remember what it's called now, but they're a smaller crayfish anyway, our native crayfish, and they're more like a grey colour. Whereas the Americans, like in everything bigger and badder, their fucking crayfish are big like lobsters. Big red things, pinky red things. Sometimes you can get some really nice shades of pink on some of these red signal crayfish. I've seen them, yeah, and they're all red, beautiful fucking scarlety red in the middle, and then they'll have like this lovely fucking pink outline that's really apparent on the tail, and on the tail flip out this beautiful rosy pink. I'll show you one of the days when I get my boots on and jump in the river, maybe next spring. I'm not sure if they'll be in the river now because we're coming into autumn now, aren't we? But I might have a look. I might have a look while the weather isn't too cold just yet. They just might still be under the stones. So I'll try and see if I can arrange that for next weekend, jump in the river and see if we can lift some slabs up. And I'll show you a few, hopefully show you a few crayfish. Yeah, I used to go crayfishing a lot. Used to go down to the river by my mum's, just jump in with my wellies, start lifting rocks up and finding. Because when I first found my first crayfish, I could not fucking believe it. I thought, what the fuck is a lobster doing in a freshwater fucking river? I didn't even know what a crayfish was at the time. Then I found out about them. And next minute, you know, I'm lifting more rocks up and they're all over the place. Done my research on them, found out they're the American red signal crayfish, and they got introduced, can't remember now when, and they're a big threat to our common native crayfish, which is, like I said, it's a lot smaller. Anyway, I better go to bed anyway. Kelly's going to be coming in here in a bit, I think. Hold on. She's just going to leave me to it. Just stick this on charge. Yeah, I'm going to come off now, Bob, anyway. Say goodbye to everyone. Yeah, I mean, it is Monday tomorrow, so don't want to be tired for work. See you later. Thanks for coming on, Steve. Hastings, William the Conqueror. Arrow in the eye. You got that. You got that bit. Yeah. Yeah. So I was right then. Also, Stamford Bridge, when we kicked Viking ass. Oh, where have I learned all this over the years? Like, you know, I've got photos. Yeah, they just happen to be here. Pretty sure I've showed these before, but ever since, just quickly before I go, I'll just do another 5 minutes. Ever since I was a little baby, my mum said to me, and I've got drips and drabs memory of that day. I remember being on my dad's chest while he was lying on the grass, and he was picking me up and he was lifting me up and all that and playing with me, smiling and letting me walk around in on the grass. And I had this big yellowy orange beach ball thing, and I'm chasing after it and I'm trying to grab it, and every time I'm walk, I'm just starting to learn how to walk. I'm trying to chase this beach ball that's almost as big as me, half as big as me, I think it is. Just remember it being a big fucking ball. And I'm trying to chase after it and grab hold of it. And as I'm trying to walk up to it, every time I get anywhere near it, because I'm flailing my legs everywhere trying to get to it, I'm booting it further away from myself every time I'm trying to get to it as a little kid. And then I seen my first fucking butterfly ever, my first cabbage white butterfly ever. And I was like, I'm a little kid. I'm like fucking 1, 2 years old, whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, and I'm trying to catch this butterfly, and I'll just show you the pictures of it if I can find it.
I'm not sure if I like that toothpaste, but
The coconut one.
it's kind of okay, but it's got a little bit of like baby sick smell.
Really? No, I didn't get that.
Okay, right.
Can I?
I don't want to kiss your ear.
I thought he was hungry. When I was 13 years old and we went to Ibiza, the first time I ever went
Have you
abroad.
transferred money?
No, I'm going to do that in bed. And I caught a lizard. Yeah, he brought it into the fucking hotel and scared the fuck out of my mum with it. Just get that bloody lizard out of this fucking scampering around on the marble floor inside the hotel. Hold on. So I'm going to try and see if I can find these photos of me with finding this butterfly. But yeah, ever since that day, Will, ever since that day, I've just been really into fucking animals and wildlife, and yeah. Oh, there's too many photos of me. When I was little and in the Isle of Man. Here it is. Here's the day. Here's the day that I saw my. I don't get the sheen off that thing. There's the day that I'm on about. I remember that day. I don't remember obviously all of that day. I was a little baby for F's sake, but I do remember drips and drabs. Here's when I found the butterfly. It landed on them flowers. I can remember my mum taking them pictures as well. Here I am trying to catch the butterfly. Ever since that day, I've just been locked into nature. I was the one that would put my hand up in class and answer a question about animals, because I knew more than the average kid. I don't know everything. I'm still finding shit out now, of course, but more than average, more than the average person. Sometimes I get things wrong because I've read some misinformation and all that, but yeah. Like Bad Nurse told me some stuff about some animals that I didn't know about. Yeah. That's when he was lifting me up. I've only got that photo, but I actually remember him picking me up and going like that. Ooh, ooh. I remember him doing that. I can remember that go-kart. I can remember taking that go-kart up to the top of my road, up the hill, and I came bombing down the road, and the pedals were going that fast that I couldn't keep my little feet on the bloody things anymore, so I had to keep my feet up in the air like that. I remember how my feet and my thighs started to ache because these pedals are spinning like that. I'm trying to keep my legs up because I don't want them to drop down either side, and God knows what happens, yeah. And at the same time, I'm speeding down a hill, and there's concrete fucking blocks, posts to stop cars, because like the slip road that was right outside my yard come to a dead end, and then it was just like tarmac one side and then paving a footpath all the way up to the shops, and to stop fucking people from carrying on driving on up the path and then onto the giveaway slip road and that. Them concrete blocks were there, so I'm bombing down the road and I can see these fucking things approaching, and I'm like, shit. So I'm trying to keep an eye on my feet in the air. The pedals are going around. I'm trying to keep the steering wheel, because I went all the way to the top, man, and I was going on like a Formula One driver. I thought I was badass, and then I just lost control of it. Managed to slow it down eventually, and didn't hit nothing. But some years later, when I got to about how old was I? Oh God. So I got given that bike. My brother was 8, so I must have been about 9-10 years old, because these bikes that we had got handed down from our cousins that had just came back from America, that then later went on to go back to America. One's come back now. He's a hell of a lot older now, of course, and he's got family over here now. And I think my other cousin, his brother, stayed in America, in New York. I think they've got a channel on YouTube. The What's It Brothers, the Blake Brothers. I think they've got a channel on YouTube, the Blake Brothers. I know they've got a channel that I've seen their channel on Facebook. But the Blake Brothers, yeah, they're my cousins. They are Leon and Clint. They're my cousins. They are. Yeah, we had them bikes handed down to us. I had Leon's bike, the older brother, and Gary had what was Clint's bike. And by the time I got to that age and I had that bike, I'm not sure if we still had that go-kart by then. It was by that time I was destined to fucking hit one of them concrete posts anyway. So Bird, at the time in my junior school that I fancied big time, Maxine, this Irish bird, fancied the arse off her. She was beautiful, man, to me. She had lovely eyes. And I really fell for her. And I think she knew that I really liked her in that way, but she didn't like me in that way. Yet she wanted to just keep me there as a friend. And I was cool with that. But I really fancied the arse off her, and she had a dog called Max Black Labrador, and there was a driveway. You know, all these driveways that you have at the back of houses now to get access to the back to your back garden and your garage to put your car in. And now, back in the day, they didn't have gates on them, but now they've all got gates on them now to stop fucking people from breaking in and that, and using the access as a fucking shortcut through to another road and all that bollocks. But mainly to stop crime. Stop fucking vandals from fucking leaving junk down there and spray painting your garage and all that shit. When the gates weren't on, I used to go down drives like that, lifting stuff up, corrugated metal, branches that people have just cut from the garden and dumped down the side. I'd go down there looking for frogs and that, and I'd always find loads of frogs in driveways down like that. And this driveway was just literally across the road from a good mate of mine's, and kept going down there. Well, you go the one way and it led to the back of this Maxine's house, and she didn't have a fence put up at the back of her garden, so her dog Max would come galloping down the garden and come traipsing into the driveway and just walking around in this fucking drive passage to all these back of these houses. And of course, because I knew the dog and the dog knew me, I naughtily got the dog to follow me all the way fucking home. Well, we come through the gullyway and we got to the top of this hill, the same hill that I come razzing down on this go-kart. And I'm now razzing down the fucking hill on my bike, trying to get this dog to keep up with me. The dog's keeping up with me, no problem. He's right by my side. And stupidly, I looked at the dog while I'm racing and I sped up, not realizing there's a fucking concrete fucking post with fucking rebar and all that inside it. Fucking pegging down the fucking road. Come on. Belting the fuck out of my pedals on this bike, man. The dog's galloping. I remember seeing him tucking his front legs into his back legs and his tail spinning around. And I'm looking at him, come on, Max. Next minute, you know, bang into this fucking thing. My bike wheels buckled, bike's all mangled up. And the next minute, you know, I'm getting myself up going, I was finding it hard to breathe. My stomach felt like someone had just came up to me, fucking punched me in the stomach. My chest had tightened all up. I found it hard to breathe. Being a little kid, I felt like I was gonna die. I was only a good 20-30 feet from my front door. You know, all I had to do was just look ahead, swerve through them concrete posts, and then a little bit of the way just turn in, and I'm on my front garden. Drop the bike on the front garden. You know, that was a good ride, but no, straight into a fucking concrete post. And I'm staggering the rest of the way. I remember being out the front, going past the privet bush outside the front of my house, and I came across, and then I collapsed into the front room, and I went, oh, what a crash. Fucked myself up, man. That bike was writ off, man. Writ off. But the front wheel was fucked. I had to have a whole brand new fucking wheel and a few other things on it as well. American style bike as well, man. Not like the stuff back in the 80s and 90s you would get over it. It was the one that Leon had was some fucking, it looked like a fucking push bike version of a motorbike, and it had like this lovely fucking thin seat that went up. It had a back bit as well with black rubber on it, and handlebars like that, fucking biker handlebars like that with chunky grips on them, man. Chunky fucking back wheel and a not so fucking chunky wheel at the front. Whereas my brother Clint's bike was a BMX bike. It was a fucking silver frame BMX bike. Not made to do stunts or anything, like didn't have the nuts on it like that or anything. It was a BMX bike, but it weren't a proper stunt BMX bike. But regardless of that, man, my brother was always like jumping off the curb on it, trying to do spins on it and all that sort of stuff. We both had cool bikes, man. They were cool bikes, man. And I totally fucked mine up. It's getting on for 12 now. Yeah, I'm gonna go anyway. I just flip from one thing to another. I do when I get chatting, don't I? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was, yeah. But mate, as I said to you, I've got fucking buckets of stories, mate, of my past, of my life, buckets of them, and there's no fucking doubt in my fucking mind for it that there is a ton of them that haven't come to mind right now. That one day I'm gonna go, oh, fuck me, yes, you've got to listen to this one. But this is why I said to you that I'm going to have to sit down one day, clear my mind, and try and, how do you do that though? Try and think of going through the stages of my life. It's going to take some clear thought, quiet room thinking. I don't get much of that time these days. Put these photos away anyway. I showed you what I wanted to show you. I was wondering if that photo that I was on about, where I'm absolutely peeled off my face, because when Dave showed that photo of himself and he's going like that, and you can see he's fucked off his face because of his eyes, I've got a photo very similar to that one, where I'm in an old school room in Air nightclub, and I'd got absolutely peeled off my face. And when I seen that photo of Dave, I was like, no way, that's exactly, almost exactly like the fucking photo of me, fucked off my face. But I don't think it's in this lot of photos. I think it's going to be somewhere else. Just have a quick sieve through through this lot. Because these are all family photos from when I was little, these are. So I'm but this is why I say it, because that is a fucking, what this is one of my photos from one of the global gatherings. You know, when you fucking, your eyes can fucking see clearly everything, and then you take a photo like that, and it's like, you're supposed to be able to see the DJ on the fucking stage and everything, but you really can't, can you? So God knows. God knows. It's disappointing when that happens. Hey, yeah, you just randomly took a picture of loads of people's random fucking backs of their heads. Here's another fucking picture of the same night. And another picture of the same night. Hey, look, I don't know whose fucking bald head that is, but yay. Yeah. I wonder if I did put it in here. Oh, God. That photo of my granddad with that fucking mask on used to scare the fucking my sister used to use this photo to scare the fuck out of me as a kid. I did not like that photo as a kid. Even now when I look at it, I'm not scared of it now, obviously, because I'm way much older and all that. But it never leaves you. I can always fucking remember. It don't leave you. I can remember the fear from when I was a kid. When I see that photo now, I can feel the fear. Here's some evidence of me crayfishing from back in the day. There's one. When did I do this? Is that 2009? I think that was my first crayfish I ever found. On my sleeve there on my coat, because I didn't want the fucking pincers to get me. Yeah, that was my first crayfish. That was first crayfish. How about that then? Oh, I hope this photo's in there. Me peeled off my head. And what's funny about it is, well, there's me peeled off my head, trying to sleep in my old flat in my 20s. Hey, look, I've got hair. Yay. But I don't know where the other photo is that I was on about. I'll find it. I'll find it for another time. Although I am sure I have shown it before, but I'll find it. Oh, look, there's another photo of that same day. Me as a little puppy with my dad. And when we went to Ibiza, when we went to Ibiza, this is that's a Scottish couple that my mum and dad become very pally with at the hotel we were staying at for the 2 weeks. All they would do is sit and drink sangria with that fucking Scottish couple. Right, I'm going to knock it on the head now at the midnight, and if I don't come on and see us sometime in the week, I'll see the wafflers over at the Waffle House and whoever else over at their channels, Willie. But I'll be definitely coming back on over the weekend. Definitely coming back on Sunday, if not Saturday. So yeah. See, I don't know what John P's saying Benton Genius for now, because I haven't been keeping an eye on the Oh, Charlie's here. Hi, Charlie. Charlie's got such a lovely smile, hasn't she? Willie's Desert Hangouts. We can't find crayfish that easy anymore. Yeah, they're all over here, that's why. Oh, they're absolutely everywhere. You don't have to worry about your native crayfish. We got them over here. They're doing fine. There are certain rivers over here now that are the conservation are protecting our native crayfish, that they're on the ball. They say that the crayfish only like freshwater rivers. Wow. Not so much so over here, because the crayfish, the signal crayfish, is doing so well over here that they're being found in the stagnant lakes and rivers and brooks over here now. Seriously, I've seen crayfish in rivers, well, brooks and little what do you call them? They're like a little creek, sort of like a little spring, sort of small river thing, but it's just like an outlet for sewage to run into a river. And I've seen crayfish in there with all the fucking colours of oil on the surface of the water. The water just not inhabitable at all. And then you lift stuff up, there's the crayfish. So they are doing so fucking well over here, trust me. They are finding every fucking waterway they can manage to fucking... So I couldn't believe it. We went to, there's a lake not too far away from here. And the scurf on the thing scurf on the top of the lake, and it's got this boggy, farty smell about it. And there's ducks on there and all that sort of thing. But there's crayfish in there as well. Crayfish in a lake. I didn't think they'd want to take to the lakes. I'd think they'd, like it says, they want the fresh water and the flow of the oxygen and all that, man. But no, finding them in the lakes as well. And they seem to be a lot bigger in the lakes as well. Big fucking small fucking lobsters. Seriously, like small fucking lobster sized motherfuckers. I remember being in the same river I found my first crayfish, and I got to this deep bit of the river, and I'd disturbed all the fucking weeds and gravel and all that. And this crayfish, dead crayfish body, I'd brought it up from the bottom, and it went tumbling down with the flow of the water. And I put my hand in to grab it, realizing it was dead, pulled it out, and I could not believe what I was holding. It was like a small fucking face hugger with his fucking legs hanging down. It was big for a crayfish. It was big. It really was fucking big. Its claw was almost as big as my finger and thumb, almost that big. It was like, well, pretty much as chunky, but it was a big fucking claw for a crayfish, man. And I was gutted that it was dead, because I would have loved to have caught that alive. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I gotta now. Let me just catch up on whatever else you're saying, and then I'll bugger off, and I'll leave you to it. It's the same with squirrels as well. See, I didn't even know that. Not even through. They didn't even teach that in school, I don't think. I had to find out through fucking Bill Oddie and Wildlife on One about our native red squirrel being pushed out of the forests and all that, and parks around here, and now there's only selected fucking forests and that are protected in the UK that still have these red squirrels. And I would absolutely love to see a red squirrel. I don't think I've seen a red squirrel yet. The fuck was that? I tell you what, some really fucking strange shit goes down in this fucking room. Let me get this out of the way. I tried to fucking tell you this earlier, right? This was prior to, by the way, do you remember when I said I heard a noise and I said I was going to check my stream out? Well, I checked that stream out, and yes, you can hear that noise, someone going beep, because I heard it, or what, I played it back. Can I just say as well, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm not fucking joking, yeah, my legs have gone cold. But let me just get this out of the way quickly. I can't remember what stream it was. It was one of the last few fucking streams I did. I don't even know if I was recording at the time or not. But I was sat here. Was I talking live or not? No, I wasn't. So this won't be recorded, what I'm going to tell you now. I was actually making a tune. I was to myself, and I was just dabbling about on the computer making a tune. And it came up in my mind about the beep. Because I just suddenly came out myself all of a sudden and was like, oh, it's awfully quiet tonight. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, it was late. And then I couldn't help it. I started listening out for noises. And then I started thinking about that beep that I heard. And I thought, oh, well, I'll have to go back to that stream and find out. And as I'm thinking that anyway, a fucking noise happened right behind me, really loud noise. And I was like, that was so fucking blatant. It made me jump, and I was like, I gotta go and have a look and see what fell. Sounded like something fell. So I got up. I went round to my decks here. Again, I'm not gonna fucking say it was anything paranormal and that. Who fucking knows, right? But this curly bit of my headphone wire, when I came round here and looked, was swinging left and right, just swinging like that. So maybe it just slowly slid off and just flops down like that. I don't know, maybe that's what it was, regardless as to why it fell. That scared the living crap out of me, right? But all sorts of little tiny things that I'm not too sure what the fuck they are. Like just now, that's caused me to bring this up. I could have swore at the corner of my eye I just saw a shadow go up the wall. But I used to see this sort of stuff in my old flat in my bedroom. Before, I used to see shadows even going across my ceiling, very faint ones, not very big either. It is another reason why I was happy to move into this house, because I was hoping I wouldn't have to see anything like that again. I remember when I was with one of my exes, and she'd just moved she'd gone from a flat to a house that was not too far away from the flat she'd been living in. And I remember being in bed the one night, and she used to have her landing light, not her landing light. She used to have a light on in the hallway downstairs. I'm starting to go cold again, just around the waist and the legs. There's no windows open. Yeah, she used to have a light downstairs on, so you could see light coming up the stairs. And this, I can't remember where I was going to sleep or I'd got woke or, but the scene, what I remember, I was looking over through the doorway towards the landing, and I shit you not, this is one of the reasons why I fucking believe in fucking dark spirits and all that. Not so much demons and all that, yeah, probably do fucking exist in that, right? But like dark, bad entities and that, right? This is why I believe that sort of fucking stuff, and like, what is it, jinns and that fucking exist, right? My own personal fucking accounts that stuff of this nature does fucking exist, because I was going through a really bad relationship with that bird as well, by the way. And this is why I think this was around. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I was looking. I was just staring through over at the stairs. I'm in the bed and I'm just staring over my missus, who was already asleep at the time. My ex-missus, my missus at the time, looking through the doorway, right, and I could see the light coming up the stairs. And I don't know if this because there was something there. There was. I don't know if this entered, and I'm saying that now. My fucking lights keeps flickering every now and again. That's freaking me the fuck out now. Train of thought. This thing was fucking well, it was either tall or it was somehow floating. Because, like, how can I describe this now? The head of this thing was peeping round the fucking corner, but it wasn't peeping round the side. The top corner of the door, its head was appearing from the top corner of the door like that. It was doing that. It was instead of looking through the side like that and then disappearing, it was coming from the corner and looking down. But you could see from the angle of its head, it wasn't coming from the corner like that straight. It was coming from the corner with its head tilting upside down like that, as if it was big and it was going. And as soon as I focused in on it and it noticed I could see it, it fucking went and it fucking moved fast. It went like that. And when I fucking seen that, I absolutely fucking shat my fucking self. Not to I seen it a few more fucking times. Not long after I saw that, things started to get more fucking shitty in the relationship between me and that bird at the time. She was already, if not, I think she said she was part bipolar, if not full bipolar. I think she said she was part bipolar, and that didn't help the situation in the relationship as it was, because she was always creating fucking bullshit out of fucking thin air, just arguments out of nothing. And she'd want this stage out in the public where, like, she'd stop and start arguing with me. And it's like, why are we stopping and arguing? Can we just keep moving and try and keep this argument under control between us? Like, no. She wanted a stage. She wanted the whole fucking world to know why I was so fucking bad to her or for her or whatever. And it was like that. But yeah, after I seen that, things got fucking worse and I realised I had to get the fuck out of that relationship. I stupidly stayed with her though, for selfish reasons, shall we say, which wasn't, looking back now, wasn't worth it. But then I got out of it some other way because somebody posted I'm not gonna lie, somebody posted me a link to a dating thing, and as soon as I got onto that and got talking to a few birds, I realised I can move on now. I wasn't much of a guy that could talk to birds and go up to them and all that, so that was the answer for me, and it worked for me, and I got out of that. But then I got into another bad relationship, very similar. And shit started happening again. And then I started getting the sleep paralysis around about that time. That's when I started getting my sleep paralysis. That's when things got really scary. The sleep paralysis. If you haven't had sleep paralysis, fuck, you don't want it. It's not nice. It's really not nice. But glad to say that sort of shit hasn't happened to me for a long time. Lord bless. I'm gonna go, guys. It's getting really stupid late. Alright, I'm just gonna shut this all off, man, and I'll tell you some more stories some other time. Legs ain't cold now. That was really weird. I don't like these mirrors everywhere as well. Look at this. Might as well take this off. Furniture. The bird that fucking used to live here before, she said, because she just wanted to up and leave, for an extra £1,000 you can have the furniture in the house, bar the TVs. You have your own TVs here. I'm taking my TVs. And some of the furniture is this stuff. Fucking mirror stuff, man. So I got fucking mirrors everywhere, man, and it just freaks me out sometimes. Just freaks me out. Right. See you later. Let me just read these messages and then I'll go. Comments. Oh, so the baby lizard. I'll check that out when I go back to the transcript. I'll check that link out. Oh, I start to get tired now, guys, anyway. Oh, excuse me. Swells out. Fantastic. Oh, I've got to do, not only have I got to do that remix of that 42 tune, but I'm going to do a remix of Burns' tune as well. And going to grab some samples off Willie as well. Do a Willie tune. I'll make it funky. Can hear Kelly snoring. Yeah, good night, Will. Good night, everyone. We was, I'm going. This guy thinks I smoke weed. This guy needs a fucking straight fucking punch to the fucking teeth, don't he? Jesus. I'd like to fucking see him say these things to my fucking face. I would definitely introduce you to my fists. No, me not like that. Not I'm gonna let it roll me up or anything like that. Just cheeky bastard. Seat prices is crazy, mate, believe me. Oh, Dave's come in. How you doing, Dave? Turned out to be Skrillex in the end, Dave. Skrillex. Who'd have thought it? I'm disappointed. I am, to be quite honest with you. Skrillex did that tune with fucking. Oh, fucks. I don't know if you can see this. Fox just ran down the road. I don't know if you've seen that or if there was too much reflection. It did go under a lamppost outside though, so hopefully you've seen that. Big bushy tail fox. How about that then? Yeah, Skrillex, man, with Justin Bieber. Disappointed. I'm right though, ain't I? That tune without that sample sounds fucking beautiful. It just bubbles along. Boom, 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 boom. And then Skrillex just decided, oh, you know that vocal of Justin Bieber. Let's speed that up, and we use that on a loop in the tune. He needed a filler, and he chose that. I don't know, whatever. But I found I've got my mate just told me, he sent me a fucking link. There's a remix. Someone done a remix of it. What did he say? Who did he say done the remix? And it sounds it's very similar. Bass is deeper on it, and you can kind of hear that sample in there, but it's not as pronounced. And it sounds a lot better. Anyway, I keep doing this, don't I? Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming over, and I'll see you next time. And hopefully, we won't have random fuckers like that fucking this PD Proudlock fan club saying absolute fucking bollocks on here, thinking he's a bad man. Just block his ass. Just block his ass. I suggest if you're English, you come and fucking knock on my door, son. That's where I fucking better you. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I need to get to bed. See you later anyway. Ta-ra. Bye bye.